Hi guys, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading and we will be looking at your connection with your person. What it's all about, what you have to know about it currently. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that is calling your name the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose the celestite stone. Let's see, what do you have to know about your connection with your person? And we've got the 5 of Pentacles, Size, the Chariot, Death, the Queen of Cups, and Scholar. I feel like you guys, this connection is teaching you a lesson, is teaching you to love, is teaching you to open up your heart, is teaching you to be more compassionate, sensitive, kind, and almost like showing you your inner nature that you've been probably trying to close your eyes to, or neglect, or not pay attention to. It's not the time for this, for retrospection, for going within, of working with my heart space. I'm busy for that. This connection is kind of nudging you, like, look, this needs your attention right now. Look within, talk to yourself, look at your emotions, analyze them, study them. I feel like that's one of the main purposes of this connection, of this relationship in your life, to make you see what's going on within. Maybe to make you see how much you can love, how deep you are, how loving you are, how compassionate you can be. Turning you to emotions. Whether in the past you may have been somebody who is like, go, 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 let's get things done, very proactive, possibly quite mental, like very much in your head, in your mental energy, in your mind. This connection is making you a softie. I wouldn't be surprised that you get more emotional when you interact with this person. You've got this Queen of Cups and Scholar. It does give me the feeling of somebody who's becoming more in touch with their soul, in touch with their heart, as a consequence of what's going on in this relationship. And what is going on is not easy. It's not easy for the majority of you, because we opened your reading with the 5 of Pentacles. We've got Size, we've got Death. I wouldn't be surprised that at one point this relationship, the situation really disappointed you. Like, I thought this was going to be one thing, but it turned out a completely opposite. Or maybe there was some kind of promise that was not delivered at some point. Or maybe you felt really malnourished by the other person, left out in the cold, forgotten. Or maybe it's just the way they're with you, the way they're treating you is not what you expected. It's not what you ideally would want from them, or would want from a relationship altogether. Just this feeling of not feeling nurtured and loved. And I do feel like this connection is helping you give yourself what it is that you've been expecting from that person. It's a big lesson. It's a big lesson. And I'm not trying to say that this connection is doomed, it's all bad, it's not progressing, because very likely there is some kind of like movement forward, activity going on. We've got the Chariot right in the center of your reading. This is about taking a step forward, moving forward, progressing things. I do feel like changes are happening for the majority of you in this relationship. If not, then they're about to happen quite soon. But again, the recent past in this connection, I do feel like it's been heavy, it's been difficult. Maybe there were some financial difficulties that were getting in the way, some practical obstacles and things that were keeping you two apart or something like that. Or just the dynamic in the relationship was not not sustainable, not warm, not soft, not consistent. You know, the Five of Pentacles is the energy of lack. Like, this is lacking something. This is not enough, or this is not making me happy, or I'm not cared for in this relationship. But again, with this Queen of Cups for your future position, this is nice. This is a very good energy. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. I wouldn't be surprised that this connection kind of reminded you of the importance of talking to yourself, listening to yourself. Filling your own cup. Filling your own cup. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Hermit. Yeah. Just this feeling of cold. Maybe you guys broke up with this person, or maybe it's just they made you feel lonely when you were together. And now you're working really hard on yourself to build yourself up, gain some confidence, know how to love yourself, regardless of what that other person does or what's going on in the relationship. There's a lot of learning here, a lot of almost like practical lessons that you go through with this person. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Yeah, look at this. The first card, I want to go to this deck first. I was meant to pull one card, but two fell out. And the first one we've got here is healing. It says, candle flame, burn this hour. Bring to me your healing power. It could be that this connection is slowly but surely getting to a more balanced place, to a more empowered place for both of you, for both of the people involved, with this Chariot being right in the center of your reading. And again, it's a nice progression from the Five of Pentacles to the Chariot to the Queen of Cups. Things are moving along. I do feel like you are feeling better overall comparing to how you have been feeling in the past. Maybe even before this person, for some of you. If this is not a difficult relationship, it hasn't been difficult for you so far. Some kind of healing is taking place here. Overcoming some sort of pain, overcoming some sort of maybe conflict or misunderstanding. And then you guys, we've got this card, good cheer. And it says, with kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. Yeah, looking at the brighter side of things, becoming more optimistic, becoming more hopeful, slowly but surely. It's almost like, you know, those moments when you find the strength in you to laugh at traumatic experiences, or to laugh at the pain you felt. And that's when you know that you are healed. For the most part, that's how you know that it's not triggering anymore, that's not making you sad anymore, or you don't go into self-pity or whatnot, or just self-criticism or insecurity. You just laugh for the irony of what happened, or just, oh my gosh, this is a really nice comedy, my life. That's what it was. Yeah. Good cheer. I do feel like you're in a better place now in regards to this whole situation. Definitely in a better place, more empowered, more in touch with your heart, knowing how to fill your own cup, learning more and more about yourself and who you are and what you want and what would make you happy. Yeah. And then you guys, we've got this card, blessed. Yeah, I feel like that's where you are currently, regardless of the situation, the relationship, just in life. Very, very grateful for who you are, what you've been through, every little moment. You know, it's my philosophy in life that I truly believe that there is a purpose for everything. Every breeze of the wind, every, I don't know, glance, every thought, every experience, every trauma, every happiness, there is a reason for everything. Like, everything is connected. Nothing just happens. There's nothing unjust. There's nothing unfair. There's a reason for everything. And I feel like that's where you are currently, or you're getting there. To this understanding, oh my gosh, how lucky I am. Incredible life that I'm living. Incredible experiences I'm going through. Incredible people I'm meeting. Just a lot of gratitude. And even if this was a painful experience, I do feel like the majority of you are already in the place of being thankful to the other person, just love. I just want to send you love, and I hope you're good. I hope you are enjoying your life, whether they're with you or not. Just this feeling of appreciating everything truly, not being in the victim mindset or like revenge or something like that, vengeance, or you know, you're in a much better place, security, very secure, emotionally secure place. Then we've got this card, High Priestess of Fire. High Priestess of Fire. This is similar to the Queen of Wands in traditional tarot. For me, this again coming back to this laughter, this humor of the situation, being confident. Only when you're confident and secure in yourself, you can just laugh at your mistakes or laugh at strange, bizarre experiences that you go through. Just this feeling of it's all good, it's all good, it's all fine. Very mature place you are in. And also I feel like you're finally appreciating yourself. Maybe you started to appreciate your body, or you became more magnetic somehow, because this High Priestess of Fire, she's on fire, literally. She's on fire, attracting the opportunities to you because of what you're cultivating. I know you guys, for some reason, we are more focusing on you in this reading rather than the relationship itself. But the important part is what's happening with you right now is what this relationship made you to be, turned you into, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's like you are the captain of your ship now. You are totally in control of your destiny, of your life, energetically, and like in the 3D world. Well, it's the same. It's the same thing. Like I'm taking this vehicle where it's supposed to go. I'm doing it myself. I'm the captain. Very much empowered state. Let's get some more cards. And yeah, why am I talking about all of this about you mostly is because if you guys are in a place right now where you're still blaming the other person, or feeling like, oh, you left me or broke up with me or whatnot, or this person is not making me happy currently or whatnot, it's a good idea to take accountability and focus on yourself right now, on your heart. Fill your own cup, because that's exactly what this connection is trying to show you, nudge you towards. Gratitude and joy. Gratitude and joy. What else? For some of you as well, this connection, I feel like it healed something in you in regards to your past, like childhood, or your connection with your parents probably, or maybe feeling like you're inadequate somehow, or something was wrong with you when you were younger, like you were not enough. This connection has helped heal this through whatever means, whether through pain or through joy. It did. What else? Pile 1. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? This card just wants to come out, and no surprise at all. It was like slowly trying, like, look at me. I'm the one. I want to be in the show. We've got this card, Love Yourself First, you guys. Exactly what I've been talking about this whole reading. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yep. For many of you, I do feel like before this person, or maybe even during, in the beginning. Come on, focus, please. Even maybe in the beginning, the stages of this relationship, you've been feeling like, oh my gosh, if I could improve this in myself, maybe this person would like me more. Maybe if I was this way, if I tried this approach, if I got myself more beautiful, if I don't know, became more proactive, if I became more relaxed or whatnot, like all of the ways, then this person would love me, they would appreciate me. And I feel like through this whole experience, through this whole journey, you've been turned to the key, to the main message here is that you've got to love yourself. The more you love yourself, the more it's going to be reflected back at you. Everybody's a mirror outside of you. So yeah, self-respect and almost the self-admiration, again, I am coming back to irony. I don't know why. Sense of humor, laughing at who you are, laughing at life. Because people who take themselves too seriously, or who know that there's something wrong with them, or they need to change something, they usually don't laugh at themselves, or just the irony of things. It's more difficult for them to go there, to relax completely and just laugh to tears. And when you know that everything is fine with you, you can make fun of yourself, even if people are watching. I know my worth, I know who I am, and they can laugh. It doesn't change anything. I feel like that's where this relationship is trying to get you, this connection, who it's trying to make you. Loving yourself, accepting you in all of your expressions, in your sadness, in your pain, in your sickness, in your anger, rage, in your beauty, in your whatever. Just loving yourself fully and completely. Not judging yourself for every little wrong decision you make, or falling back into old patterns. Yeah, respecting yourself and valuing yourself. That's what this connection is trying to show you. And then we've got this card, express your love, at the bottom of the deck. It says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Maybe also it taught you to be more proactive, again with this High Priestess of Fire and the Chariot being right in the center of your reading. Maybe it taught you that it's okay sometimes to take initiative, to make the first step towards another person, rather than waiting constantly for them to fill your cup, for them to make you feel a certain way. Like, yeah, being somebody who can talk, who can express what they feel, what's in their heart, without holding anything back because you're afraid how it's gonna come off, how the other person will perceive it. Total self-acceptance, that's what I'm getting to all the time in your reading. Self-love and self-acceptance. What else? Pile 1. What is your connection with your person all about? What do you have to know about it? We've got this card, freedom, you guys. Freedom. It freed you from something. Whatever it is, it's going to be a particular thing for all of you, your own scenario, but for some it could have been some toxic dynamic in your family, the family you came from, or even the whole unhappy marriage for some of you, or your living situation. For others, it's playing small, or doubting yourself, not loving yourself enough, operating from a place of trauma, of pain that's carrying from childhood or whatnot. Freedom, we give you freedom. And I love how we've got this Chariot right in the center of your reading. And the Chariot is actually the energy of being in power. Being in power and full steam ahead. Like nothing is holding me back anymore. I'm in control of this. I'm moving things for myself. It's like standing in your power, standing strong. Knowing that you will get to your destination, to your happiness. You totally and fully deserve it. Nothing's stopping you. You're free. You are free. Maybe this situation, this person has showed you other ways of living. Like you don't have to live the certain way. Maybe it's like a spiritual practice that they shared with you, or they opened up your mind about financial freedom. Whatever it is, it's going to be a particular thing. It's like bigging up energy. Whether they've done it through pain or through love, bigging you up. Like you can do it. You can do it. Just love yourself a bit more. What else? Pile 1. What do you have to know? Wait, did my voice go? I'm sorry, you guys. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? Nice. We've got this card, love, you guys. Love. And I think I said in the beginning of your reading that I wouldn't be surprised that this person has, this situation, this energetic exchange has taught you to love more. love in a powerful way, unconditional love. Like, I had no idea that I can love this way before I met this person, before we got together, before like the strong effect on me that they have. Completely and totally from the heart. It's not the infatuation, it's not the mental friendly connection, it's love, pure love. We've got this Queen of Cups here. And not just love for them, not love for yourself, love for people in general. Being able to feel other people's pain, even if those people are completely different from you, like not from your common environment. Like, I can easily relate to people now, but in the past I couldn't. There were some barriers. A lot of compassion, a lot of softness. And again, towards yourself and towards others. What else? Pile 1. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? We've got this card, Force of Breath. Yeah, interesting. Again, I keep feeling this healing energy, very healing energy, very much like bringing somebody to life, making somebody see what life is all about, or who they are all about, healing the things that almost got burned in the, like the tree that got burned. Now it finally has little leaves coming through, sprouts in that tree. Again, with this card, healing, very similar energy with this forest and breath. It's as though this person made you live again, wake up to life again, flourish again, bloom again, take care of yourself again. Maybe nature is somehow important. We've got a lot of nature here in your reading. Like maybe you like to spend time in nature with your person, or travel even with a chariot as well to beautiful scenery, like scenic places. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? It's a very effortless way of living. I feel this relationship has opened you up to. Rather than forcing things, or asking for things, or demanding them, or constantly feeling malnourished or not treated enough, falling back and relaxing, making sure that you are good, you've done everything you need to do for yourself, you're happy, you love yourself enough, and just allowing whatever comes in to come. Not chasing, attracting. Yeah, very, very relaxed feeling I'm getting from this reading. Because something was healed here in the past. Maybe again the dynamic where you would be begging for love, where you would be just asking for crumbs of love, attention, time and whatnot, and it just would not work in your previous relationships or whatnot, or with your parents. I was like, I'm gonna give all of it to myself. I'm gonna love myself first, and then whatever comes, the extra, is just a wonderful cherry on top, bonus. And I feel like that's when you're gonna get bombarded with love. And we've got this card, spend quality time together, you guys. And it says, listen and talk to each other. Such a beautiful card. And it's the card number 46, so it could be an important number for you guys. And even the imagery, I love this so much. We've got these two elves sitting on a boat, or like, how is it called? Canoe? I think so. And kissing each other. So precious. Yeah, I do feel like you guys, if you are in a relationship, it could be an advice for those of you who are currently together to spend more time together, to enjoy your interaction, not to rush things, not to try to get to a certain destination. Just be with one another and open up, Listen. Be an active listener with another person. Listen and talk to each other. Exactly. Because again, this connection, the interaction with your person can provide you a lot of healing. A lot of healing. There's definitely a boost for your spiritual growth, a boost for your evolution. You guys, I'm so sorry. My camera decided to stop filming for no reason at all. I want to get more cards. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? Okay. We've got 2 cards that fell down, and they're very interesting, and the way they go together. Where do I start? Let's start here. We've got this card, friendship. It says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Maybe for many of you, it's a big message to go heavy with the, like, become best friends first, or like nourish the friendship rather than the passion and the heat and the, you know, romance and whatnot. And then, yeah, being best friends rather than being partners. And well, you can still be partners, but you can also be best friends. Maybe you started this relationship as friends. And I feel like the basis of friendship is quite strong here. And the way it says spend quality time together also gives me this feeling of friendship a little bit. Like people who just enjoy being in each other's company without like needing anything from one another. And you guys, oh, I want to show you the imagery as well. So precious. And you guys, then we've got this card, soulmate. It says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe in this, and they will manifest physically. Interesting. So for those of you who are trying to manifest this relationship, I feel like it's a confirmation for those of you that you can be with this person, and this can be a happy relationship. Even if there were difficulties in the past, even if there were misunderstandings or conflicts or separation of some kind with this 5 of Pentacles, I do feel like healing is taking place. In you, in them, in this relationship. And again, who are soulmates? What do? They heal us, they help us grow, they help us evolve. A mate, a friend to our soul. Yeah. Let's get a final advice for you guys in regards to this relationship. Give me just a second. I'm gonna grab this deck. Pile 1. What advice do you need in regards to this connection with your person? We've got this card, blessings, you guys, and we had this card, blessed as well. Blessings and blessed. There's so much gratitude here. I don't know why. Maybe you guys been doing like some ritual where you've been writing a letter to your person with the gratitude for everything they've done to you, good or bad. Like thank you, like the angel in my life who provided me with healing, the growth, and opportunity to love myself more, whatnot. Something like that. A gratitude list or something. Or maybe you just felt genuinely grateful to this person out of nowhere. Like woke up one day with so much love and gratitude in your heart. It's like, oh wow, this is big, this is beautiful. And this card says blessings. You are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. Yeah, it's a very hearty connection. It's all about heart space. That's the purpose, that's the meaning. It was meant to awaken your heart space, connect you to your heart space, so you could live from that place, so you could create from that place, so you could relate to others and to yourself from the most sacred energy, the energy of love. Yeah. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this orange call site. Let's see, what do you have to know about your connection with your person? And we've got the Empress, Wife, the Lovers, Misfortune, the Nine of Wands, and Merchant. Okay, pile 2. I feel like it started good. It all started good, you guys. Recently, in the past, I feel like this connection was making you feel secure, was making you feel like, yes, we are together, it's all wonderful. I wouldn't be surprised that some of you were already in a committed relationship. It was solid. Maybe you were even married for some of you. With the Empress and Wife opening your reading, or you thought it was leading to something big and committed, strong, like we are together building something that will last for years. But there's a little bit of hesitation that, or doubt creeping in your heart, or suspicion, or there's just this feeling that I cannot trust this person completely. Maybe because of difficulties, misunderstandings, maybe because the situation is not evolving as you want it to. There is a bit of sadness here with the Lovers and Misfortune and the Nine of Wands. It's almost like I've been fighting for this for so long and it's not getting me anywhere. Like feeling like a wounded warrior. Again, maybe because the situation is not progressing as fast as you want it to, or because the other person is a bit more light-hearted than you are. Like they're not, it's taking them longer to see the value of this connection or to commit or something like that. It's like maybe you guys are a bit fed up with them, the initial stage of courting, or like romantic first 2 weeks energy. You know what I'm talking about? Like the constant texting or something like that. Like, when are we going to see each other? We've been texting for 2 years or 3 years. What is this? That kind of energy. It's almost like you're taking a step back, and there's this distrust a little bit. Distrust. With this Nine of Wands, it's like putting up boundaries. Whether in the past with this Empress, you were like, I'm all in it. I'm all in it. I love that person. I love what we've got. Let's make it happen. With this Wife and the Empress, I feel like you felt very loved. You felt very valued, appreciated. You wanted to give your love. There's so much warmth, like totally open heart. Bursting, like love is bursting out of you, and you just want to take care of them and possibly build a family, have kids. The Empress is such a precious energy. It's the energy of a wife, of a mother, of very nurturing energy. It's somebody who's like ready to create, to build. Now we are headed towards the Nine of Wands, which is like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna let you hurt me. I'm not gonna let you hurt me. Again, distrust. There's this distrust because of maybe you saw something that didn't sit right with you. Maybe the way the other person is treating you is like, oh my, it doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel right. Yeah. Now look at the bottom of your deck, you guys. You've got the Well. You've got the Well. I do feel like you're still very much energetically connected to this person, whoever this is. You feel them. You are very excited about the spiritual bond you have. But again, it's like your heart is not as open as it used to be in the past. You know, maybe you're not trying to be naive or completely trusting the words without any actions. Like, you know, it's just becoming more practical, like fallen angel a little bit, coming down to earth and just seeing things, the reality of things. And I'm not trying to say that this is a doomed relationship, that everything is, no, it's just the current energy, the snapshot of what's going on right now. Let me clarify this Nine of Wands. I want to see more. What is this Nine of Wands about for pile 2? Maybe there is distance between you and your person for some of you, with this Merchant being here. And it's like, as long as we are apart, I'm single. Or something like that. As long as you're playing, I'm single. As long as you're not committing, I'm single. You know, that could be that, like your thinking patterns. Which I'm not judging. You know your situation best. What is this Nine of Wands about for pile 2? Yeah, I don't feel like you guys are giving up necessarily. You're not giving up. If this reason resonates with you, I don't feel like you are giving up. You truly love this person. You want to be with them. But you don't like the haze. You don't like the... maybe the other person being not prioritizing you or something like that. Or being elusive or not being completely in it. We clarified the Nine of Wands with the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like you would still want to work on this. You would still want to make this happen. It's just sometimes you get weary and tired. Or you don't like to be led on, or somebody mess with your head. But again, you see a beautiful partnership. You see a possibility of union here. And you want to put in the effort. For the majority of you. Again, you guys, if this doesn't resonate with you, probably not your reading. Just choose another pile or another reading altogether. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. Yeah. Let's look at your oracle cards. Very interesting. The first one we've got here is peace. Peace. Again, I do feel like for most of you, what your main priority right now, your main, what you're focusing on is your peace of mind. Like, I just want to be at peace. I just want to feel safe and secure. I don't want to suffer anymore. I don't want to feel more pain. I don't want to be hurt anymore. So if I've got to protect myself, I'm going to do that. If I've got to distance myself from this person, I'm going to do that. Regardless of how much I love them, regardless of how much they love me, I've got to take care of myself. I've been through way too much already. Maybe failed relationships or failed marriages or just a lot of pain in your past, and just not playing anymore, you know? It's like not worth it, almost. Then we've got this card message, you guys, and it's so peculiar, so interesting how in these two cards the images are very, very similar. We've got these two, well, yeah, this looks better. We've got these two doves flying and almost like carrying a message. Some kind of information, bringing, and a dove is a symbol of peace, is a symbol of relationships, of union, of marriage as well. Why did I get frozen? I've got a marriage council downstairs, like on my street, over here, very close, and we have a statue of two saints holding two doves, and it's like a symbol that marriages take place here in this building. And then we've got these two. And oh my gosh, we've got this card, wife and empress opening your reading. You could be literally married to this person. Or maybe you were planning to get married, like you got a date, you are engaged or whatnot. But there was an issue, an argument, a conflict or something like that. And you were like, oh, wait a second, I need to take care of myself. I don't know, this is not good, I don't like it. What's going on right now? So focusing on peace. And I do feel like there will be peace. You will work things out for the majority of you. I don't feel like it's a major issue. Maybe just a misunderstanding. Maybe the other person was tired, so they couldn't be with you when you needed them, and they didn't think through how their action would affect you or something like that. Just, you know what I mean. Then we've got this card, sensuality, and it says, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. And it's interesting with the sensuality, and we literally have got the lovers at the center of your reading. I do feel like it's a very strong aspect of this relationship. Sensual, romantic, gentle, soft. Almost like constantly Valentine's Day with you two. Maybe you guys can't hold your hands to yourself when you are together. Like you have to touch one another, you have to cuddle, you have to kiss. It's just inevitable in your relationship. Very sensual, very much you are each other's type, I feel, in that way. Maybe even other people notice that and like, oh my gosh, these people, they need to get a room or something like that. What else? Let's get more cards. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your relationship with your person? Look at this. You guys, we've got this card, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Are you guys currently holding a grudge on this person or something like that? Yeah, I do feel like this situation, this connection may be teaching you forgiveness at times. Like to open up, to put down your boundaries, to accept the other person for who they are with their flaws and whatnot. Maybe forgiveness is coming into the situation, especially if you've been very tight, very bonded in the past, but then something happened and like, oh my gosh, this is not working for me, and you kind of drifted apart. Forgiveness. Maybe it's taking place already for some of you here. Like this connection is more valuable than the hurt, the resentment. I would rather preserve this relationship than hold on to the pain or to whatnot, negative feelings from the past. What else? Pile 2. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? We've got this card, trust, you guys. Trust. Yeah, it could be trust issues getting in the way quite often. Like you said that, but now you're saying this, and then you didn't deliver on that promise, and you know, there could be an issue here, a big lesson for the both of you, working on your trust, working on opening up to one another, working on being vulnerable, showing your true self, showing your feelings, your emotions, expressing yourself fully without being afraid that the other person will stab you in the back or something like that. Trust. Learning to trust again. Maybe even before this relationship it was a difficult thing to do for you because of your past or childhood or whatnot. Yeah, I read this thing on Instagram recently, like yesterday even. Trust is a difficult thing when you've been repeatedly hurt. Trust is an elusive and impossible thing to do when you've been constantly repeatedly hurt in the past. Could be your situation, could be your case. Like the smallest sign of something not being right, something being suspicious, like whew, boundaries immediately, like a wall, and coldness, and not opening your heart anymore. Like, wait a second, you know. We all have our issues, our bumps on the road that we deal with, we work through, we overcome. All relationships are mirrors and showing us what's going on here, most importantly. What needs to be healed, what needs to be looked at. What else? Pile 2. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? We've got this card, ceremony or invocation, and at the bottom we've got this card, love and compassion. I do feel like better times are ahead for many of you. For the majority of you, there will be some kind of a beautiful outcome to all of it. And again, with the ceremony and the Empress and Wife, you may actually get this thing to a beautiful place, like family, marriage, whatnot. You can overcome the difficulties if you focus on love and compassion, if you focus on forgiveness, if you focus on not noticing the flaws in another person all the time, but letting them be flawed, but still loving them, you know, and voicing the things that trigger you, what makes you feel vulnerable, sad, neglected, or whatnot, confused. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? We've got this card, True Love, you guys. It took me so long to get a card from this deck, but it's finally out. True Love. And I was feeling like this must be something big. This is something big. It's not coming. I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be like, whoa. And it says, this is the romance of a lifetime, you guys. And I'm not surprised opening your reading with the Empress and Wife. It has potential, this connection. And even for some of you, you may already have a family with them. Kids even could be quite possible, and you've spent like 10-15 years still married to them, and now it's like going through a rough period, and that's why you're watching this reading. Maybe like for some of you this could be the scenario. For others it's like you still can make this work. The love is here. True love is here. That beautiful heart-to-heart connection is here. And at the bottom we've got this card, forgiving and learning. Exactly what we were talking about throughout this whole reading. Forgiveness and learning in the process to trust and to forgive. What else? Pile 2. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? And we've got this card, be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Yeah, you guys, I feel like right now, or maybe you are in that place, you are headed to a place where you're totally like boundary up. I've got to boundary up. I've got to protect my heart, and I'm not gonna let them know how I feel about them. I'm not gonna open up my heart anymore because they've done that and that, and don't trust them anymore, or something like that. At the bottom we've got spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Yeah, right now what may be important for you, or the lesson that this connection is currently trying to teach you, is to open up. Because the Nine of Wands again is the wounded warrior. Like, I'm gonna protect my boundaries. Don't come close, I'm gonna shoot. This is not the most not the best dynamic to build a happy, harmonious relationship. Let's say that. Peace. Peace is like white flag. I'm raising a white flag. And again, be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Maybe you're waiting for the other person to do that first, and it's like, unless he or she apologizes, I'm not gonna take a step towards them. I feel like if you did, you would be surprised by how much love comes back to you. Like, you will be reassured for the majority of you. Like, the other person didn't mean to hurt you, or to say something that you misinterpreted, or something like that. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? This is too much. This is too much. Okay, I'm gonna take this card, the one that looked at me, and it makes total sense. The one that turned around on the table. The rest is just falling with art facing me. And this card says, You guys, trust. Are you surprised? I'm not. We've got this beautiful card, Trust, and it says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Look at this. It will automatically transform. Maybe accepting the difficulties, maybe accepting that the other person is just different from you. They love differently, they have a different love language or something like that. You know, there's a course that my mom is currently taking, and I really enjoy the teachings in it. It's like psychology mixed with spirituality and intention setting and reading people, and it's called the technique of legalizing the truth. Our feelings, our emotions, they don't have expiration date. And if you have resentment but you don't voice it, it's becoming, it's rotting in you. Or if you have hatred towards whoever, the parent, the person, you've got to legalize the truth. You've got to say, I acknowledge and accept that this is what happened, this is how this made me feel, and it is what it is. Basically, without closing your eyes to it, without pushing people away. I don't know why I went into explaining this idea, but for some reason this card Trust makes me think of it. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Absolutely. Like going towards your person and saying, I don't feel happy right now, I don't feel loved when you are doing this and that. I feel sad, I don't see you enough, I don't feel acknowledged when I do this, I don't feel appreciated for that, I feel like I'm not happy when you're, I don't know, spending time with these people, like this women or men or whatnot, if you're like jealous or something like that. And I feel like the situation can be beautifully transformed, and you can overcome the difficulties that you're currently dealing with. Yeah? Yeah. Let's get a final advice for you guys. Pile 2. Advice in regards to the situation. Pile 2. What advice do you need right now in regards to your connection with your person? We've got this card, Can You Feel Me? And it says, your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, celebrate. Yeah, it's very interesting that this card mentions feminine energies, and we opened your reading with the most feminine energy of all, the Empress. She is here. She is the key to this whole situation. I do feel like there's almost like these two sides of you. The warrior, who's like, I'm tough, I'm not gonna let you hurt me, I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna put the boundaries and whatnot. And there's this very soft, very loving, like a feminine archetype, mother, a wife, very warm, very sensual and caring. And I feel like the one you have to steer towards, you're being nudged towards, is exactly that, the feminine one, rather than the wounded warrior. I hope I made sense what I was trying to convey here. Yeah, maybe it's especially for my women, probably what I've been describing here makes no sense for the men who are watching this pile, but anyway, probably the women who chose this pile are like on a journey of connecting to the divine feminine, of feeling her and being her, and working on the femininity and softness and intuition, and connecting to your emotions and being gentle, being in the flow of life rather than forcing everything, pushing or fighting or being in self-protection mode all the time. And this connection is somehow helping you with that. At the bottom we also have this card Christus, or Christ. It says, you are eternally loved and held within the palm of... You guys, I'm so sorry, my camera decided to stop, but I'm continuing. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend, for I am always with you. You are always in my heart. Yeah, maybe knowing that you are loved, Always, regardless of what's going on in your relationship, in your life in general, remembering that you are always loved. And there's so much love in your life that you can be grateful for, and you could tune into and cultivate and bask in. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this rose quartz stone. Let's see, what do you have to know about your connection with your person? And we've got the World, Widower, Six of Cups, Cancellation, the Empress, and Four. Pile 3. It's so interesting. It gives me the feeling of the second pile a little bit. You're reading almost like a, I don't want to say a continuation, but quite a similar feeling I'm getting from this pile. Whoever chose this reading, wonderful cards. Where do I even start? We've got the Six of Cups right in the center of your reading. I feel like you and your person, there's this beautiful emotional connection that you've got, and I wouldn't be surprised that this connection goes years back, or you've known each other for quite some time. Even if it didn't, it feels like you've known each other for a really long time, like it's somebody familiar to you, somebody that you, maybe they remind you of your childhood or where you came from, or just nostalgic feeling. There is this very nostalgic feeling, and this connection overall, it almost as though it keeps you going. It's very reassuring in a way, emotionally fulfilling. Not that it makes you like ride the highs and feel ecstatic and like, oh my gosh, so in love. It's very comforting whenever you interact. It's very, I don't know, I have this strange metaphor in my head. It's like when you would go and spend a day at your grandma or something like that when you were little. It's like everything is good in this world when I'm with you or we're together. I don't know why I feel this feeling. Like a lot of reassurance, a lot of kindness and support and love. I do see a lot of love here. Also, we've got the World open in your region and the Widower. Maybe you guys have distance separating you, or you're from different cultures, nationalities, or this connection is just very mind-opening. Like it's opening you up to, can you say that? Opens you up to another way of living, seeing how people live in other places or from different circles in society. It's just something, there's something big about it, something expansive, mind-opening. And then we've got the Empress here. Again, I do feel like this connection is growing you and is trying to make you who you're supposed to be. Especially if you're a woman, a wife, mother, somebody who's very fertile, not just physically, but the one who can create things, create the life that she wants to live, create her happiness, almost like cultivate that beautiful energy within her. Look at the imagery of this card in this deck. We've got all of the flowers in her dress, and then the little baby in her womb, and she's like, oh, I love this, this is so beautiful. But I want to clarify this. Overall, I feel a very positive effect on this connection, on you. I don't feel like this is something toxic or something that's like to destroy you or make you feel worse about yourself. Even if there were difficulties, I feel like this connection was always meant to help you grow and become the best partner you could be, the best friend to yourself that you could be, the best professional as well. What is this Empress about for pile 3? feel like this relationship is helping you love yourself more, is helping you, making you realize your value, your worth, helping you to be somebody whose value does not depend on anybody else's reactions or anybody else's actions towards them. We clarify the Empress with the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. It's almost like not playing small anymore, knowing what you deserve and not being afraid to ask for it. Like only equal give and take, balance of the energetic exchange in the relationship. Self-love, that's what it is. It almost feels like, I don't, how do I explain it? Like the person is, they feel like a parent here. I don't know why. I feel like a parental figure who wishes the best for you, but sometimes they have to scold you, sometimes they have to teach you a lesson, or sometimes they have to love you more so that you realize something about yourself. Very comforting situation, very comforting energy I feel about this connection. But also it helps you grow tremendously with the world being here, with the Empress. Level up. I wouldn't be surprised that when this person stepped into your picture, there was a huge level up in who you are, maybe your achievements in the world, maybe how you treat yourself, or your status even for some of you. What do you have at the bottom of your deck, you guys? You've got the Sun. Exactly. Like fully being able to finally fully express yourself and your whole potential. Being very authentic and just shining your light and not... Yeah, this person helped you become more of who you were supposed to be. Through whatever means they've done it. There's a lot of creative energy, a lot of creativity. Because there was this gentleness and kindness and support from them. However, in whatever way they did it, maybe through friendship or through a romantic aspect of this relationship, but they wanted you to feel happy. I feel like their higher self always wanted you to be happy, always wanted to make you feel happy, always wanted you to love yourself more. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Yeah, coming back to life. Maybe you guys met this person when you were depressed, or when you were in a difficult, another relationship that was toxic and unhealthy and you felt worthless or something like that. Or you were just going through a very difficult period and then this person comes in and totally turns your life upside down, and it's like, see now who you can be? See now what you deserve? Go for it. I'm rooting for you. It's like a cheerleader of some kind here. It's like they see your potential stronger than, more clear than you see it. They see your truth and your ultimate, the person you can embody. They saw it from the very beginning, even when you couldn't see it, like imagine it, like anticipate it, who you could become. They saw it. Somehow their higher self saw it. And I feel like you're slowly but surely becoming that, regardless of the state of this situation, this relationship, whether you're together or not. The impact was very powerful. They triggered something in you, this beautiful growth, beautiful expansion and creative energy of like bloom. My life is blooming now. And then we've got this card, New Life, exactly what I was talking about here. Like waking up from a slumber, from a way of just surviving or being the victim of the circumstances, or pushing yourself down, comparing yourself to others, not knowing who you could be, your fullest potential, how beautiful you are, how vibrant you are, how creative you are. Like this person initiated a new start for you, a new life for you. And maybe you didn't even know that you needed it at that time. Oh, I have this phrase in my mind. What is it? Light has a way of finding those who seek it, just as love has a way of finding those who don't know they need it. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me, this connection here with the Sun being at the bottom of your deck. A lot of light here. And you know, sometimes we don't recognize the light because of the earthly 3D goggles, the glasses we've got on. And but overall, energetically, something beautiful is going on here. Then we've got this card, vision. Yeah, overall this connection feels like something magical. It's almost like it opened you up to some sort of magical world that you didn't know existed. Again, there's a lot of creativity here. Maybe you got into manifestation as a course of connecting with this person. Or you started wishing for more for yourself. Generally, maybe you were settling for like, oh, I'm okay, I've got this 9-to-5 job. Like, I've got this boyfriend, girlfriend. Or I don't want to be the greatest, the best. I don't want to achieve all of that. I'm fine with my life. I've got my set routine, like, not striving much. And then this person comes along, bumps into you, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's this whole world, like endless, infinite opportunities of things I could achieve, the person I could be. It's like imagination. And I have a picture of, you know, the cartoon Ratatouille, when Remy is trying the new dishes, and like he takes a bite, and it all goes, oh my gosh, dark, so nothing. It's dark in his eyes and his mind, and then there are fireworks, little bright fireworks here and there and everywhere, and like, woo, and yeah, all of the sensations. That's what it feels like, the situation. Like, now I want to achieve things, now I have goals, now I have dreams, now I want to do that. Oh my gosh, there's so much energy in me, and I can see that beautiful life I could be living. What a nice feeling, nice energy. You could have North Node connections with this person somehow in your charts. Maybe the North Node is conjunct your Pluto or your Jupiter, or maybe your North conjunct their Sun or something like that, and there's just this propelling forward, future-oriented energy. Like, there's so much to look forward now. To look forward to. And then we've got this card, trust. It says, I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. How precious, you guys, how precious. It could be that this person reminded you to continue trusting in love, to continue trusting in yourself, in your dream of some kind, like a big dream, whatever it is for you, big, huge success, or that house in nature with dogs and children, or, I don't know, fame, or spiritual growth. Yeah, trust. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And overall, I feel like there's some kind of unspoken trust between you and them, with the Six of Cups being in the center of your reading. Like, we've known each other for 2 days, but I already told them my whole life and my traumas and my pain and my fears. Like, what is this? Like, I could trust this person without them having to prove themselves to me or something like that. Like, there's reassurance that it's all good. You know? Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? We've got this card, focus, you guys. And at the bottom of the deck we've got abundance. Again, it's almost like a cup of coffee in the morning. Like, come on, now you had this cup of coffee, let's get to work. Let's focus on the task. Let's focus on all of the possibilities, all of the opportunities, the final picture we can get to, the place we can go to, the family we can build, the success we can have. This person is a huge motivator in your life, huge support system, and however they express that, whatever means they use to create that energy in your life, to be that cup of coffee for you. But they are trying to make you the best version of yourself you can be, you can embody. The Empress, it's the outcome result. They see the potential in you, and it's like, don't you dare slack. Don't you dare not believe in yourself. Don't you dare play in small. You were not born to hide out in the corner. I'm not gonna let you do that. Oh. Again, almost this parental, like, what do the parents want for their kids? Them to be the happiest, the best version of themselves, the most vibrant, the most thriving, abundant. And that's how this person feels to me. If you're a man, they could be like expression, like a more motherly energy towards you, more motherly feelings and encouragement and support. And if you're a woman, they could be very protective over you, like a father, or like, yeah, I know you can do it, I'm here for you, you know, very proud of you. What else, pile 3? What do you have to know about your connection with your person? Oh my goodness, we've got this card, willpower, you guys, and confidence at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? Again, that same energy of like almost like a self-growth coach, or however they call it nowadays, like a coach who keeps you going, somebody who's like, come on, let's go, you can do it. Next task, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to achieve, I believe in you, set a plan, you know, that kind of energy. But it's not just pushing you and being like pressuring you, it's coming from a place of love. There's a lot of love here, like full complete trust in you, full complete trust in you, in your abilities, and who you are. And it's coming from a heart space, from love. Like, I want the best for you, I just want you to be happy, and I know that you will be happy if you become this version of yourself, if you achieve that or whatnot. Willpower. They're teaching you maybe to stick with the task, stick with whatever needs to be done, not to quit halfway through, not to half-ass things. Just go all the way, go the distance in order to do something, in order to be who you're supposed to be in this lifetime. You guys, apologize, Pachenka is digging my bed. What else? Pile 3. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? There's a lot here about perseverance. How much do you want this? Are you ready? Oh yeah, talking about that. We've got this card, autumnal equinox, and it says release. Release. And at the bottom, summer solstice and radiance. Also, I feel like difficult challenges, difficult lessons could be releasing what's no longer serving you. Releasing the environment, releasing the living situation, releasing the thinking patterns that are not for your highest good. Releasing the self-doubt, not shining brightly, not shining your light, not expressing yourself, not creating things. Everything that is kind of detrimental to your growth. Like sabotage. I feel a lot of sabotage here. This person is not letting you do that. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting reading. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What do you have to know about this connection with your person? You've got this card, Express Love. It says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Beautiful. Yeah, I do feel like for many of you there will be some kind of new chapter here, or breath of fresh air in this connection with this card, trust, new life, vision. Maybe you are manifesting this relationship or taking it to a new level, and it's quite likely with the 6 of Cups, with the Empress here. Yeah. Also, for some of you, this relationship is teaching you to be more verbal, to be more open, to be more loving, to be more compassionate, to express your feelings, to show your love to another person. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? We've got this card, Take a Chance on Love. And it says, when we love, our lives are changed forever. Yeah, so beautiful. And at the bottom, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Literally what this connection is trying to show you. Love to yourself, love to others. Maybe for some of you who are watching this, you're like on the verge, do I take a risk and go for it? Do I reciprocate this? Like, do I get with this person? Do I give them a chance? And for many, I feel like it's important for you to trust that this situation has potential and the other person has good intentions. They're wishing the best for you, I want to say. Very strong message here. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. Take a chance on love. What do you have to know about your connection with your person? Okay. We've got this beautiful card with this dove, and it says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yeah, some kind of big transformation is taking place, big level up for you, and there's this new beginning that's on the horizon when it comes to your love life or your life in general. And even if now you're going through difficulties, I feel like something is trying to grow you, and I wouldn't be surprised that this connection, this person, help you grow, help you become better. The way it says, through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yeah, beautiful. And I love doves. It's a symbol of peace and commitment and love. Let's get a final advice for you guys. What do you have to know about what advice do you need in regards to this connection? We've got this card, guidance. It says, release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless, with no beginning and no end. Allow life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe. Yeah, maybe you guys are holding on to your past situations, your past ways of seeing life, seeing yourself, or just literal situations in your life, like a job or living situation, or even... You guys, I'm so sorry, my camera died, so I had to change the battery. But again, as I was saying, there's something that you need to let go of. Maybe it's doubt, maybe it's the old version of you, and this relationship is helping you evolve, helping you, become somebody that you would never imagine you would ever be, with this Empress card, with this new life, vision. But you first have to let go of the grip on something else, something that you're holding on. And at the bottom we also have this card, magic, and it says, magic, blessings, transformation. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. Very similar message to another card we had here. Yeah, with this dove. Through turmoil, a blessing will be revealed. Will soon be revealed. Very similar message, you guys. Something beautiful is manifesting as a consequence of this connection and how it affected you. Yeah. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.